Good afternoon. This is Michael Deason. This is the final project for the Machine Learning Foundations for Product Managers class in Coursera. I have downloaded the data file, which contained 4 different features, and then the output values in this rather large data set. I have gone ahead and I'm using Excel to do my work in, to do my analysis in. I've created, in Excel, I went ahead and used the regression package to compute R squared and to compute the predicted electrical outputs here in this column. I then went ahead and transferred this data, the predicted data that Excel created. I created another column here and called it predicted energy output. So I've got the, looking across the top, the columns, I've got the ambient temperature, exhaust vacuum, ambient pressure, relative humidity, and then the net hourly electrical energy, which is the Y value, and then the predicted value that Excel created for each of the, I think there were a little bit over 7,000 data points. And then I did some calculations on my own to come up with the deviation from mean value, the squares regression value, and the squared error. And I did this mainly so that when I was running my test or my training data, I wanted to go ahead and make sure that the values that I was coming up with matched the values that Excel came up with. And as you can see, let's see, and and the other thing I did was I went ahead and split this data set up into 2 parts. One was going to be the training data, and that was 80% of the data set, and the other one was going to be the data I was going to use to test with, and that was the other 20% of that large file. And as you can see, the values down here, I also went and used, or I went and calculated all 4 linear regression test outputs, the mean square error, the mean absolute error, the mean average percent, the mean absolute percent error, and the R squared value. And as you can see, this value here that I computed on my own from the data matched the Excel value that was calculated. And then I did 4 different models here. I did one with all 4 features and did the linear regression on, and then I also did one with 3 features, and that one excluded the temperature, and then another model where I did 3 feature, and that excluded the humidity. And then finally, to answer the questions, I chose the supervised learning approach using regression as my learning task since I had target data to do my analysis. My objective was to predict the net hourly electrical energy output. The output metrics to evaluate performance that I compared were mean square error, mean absolute percent error, and coefficient. I used all 4 features initially to do the linear regression. The linear regression is a simple parametric supervised learning algorithm. And as you can see on the screen, I used all 4 different types of output metrics just to kind of see what they look like. And then after running all 3 models using all 4 output metrics, I ended up picking the linear regression model that contained all four variables because that had the highest R-squared value and the lowest mean square error value out of the three models that I created. Thank you.